It's like a thick card. It's not like a card. Should I do card giveaways? Yeah, but what happens if someone else wins Trunks? Before I do that, I'll at least send you Trunks. That way you get him. I don't want to do a giveaway and then do Trunks and then you not get him because I'll feel bad. But I can do a giveaway for some of these, yes. Not all my cards though. I'm gonna be the one choosing that because I don't want to give away any of the cards like these unless I have doubles of them. I'm collecting these, so unfortunately you're not getting any of these non-double cards. Any doubles? Yes. But if you want a giveaway of certain cards, certain personality cards, which are the ones that matter, I will. And hello, everybody, again. I see my viewer count is consistently averaging out at 10 now. I am so excited about that. Before, Jared can vouch for this. My average number before you guys were joining in was like 3, 2, or so, or 5 at the very most, depending on the game. Now Final Fantasy 4 or 5 is giving me 10 viewers towards the end of this game. Like, I don't know what happened. I was nowhere near the average of 10 during this entire stream or this entire series. So I appreciate it. Thank you guys so fucking much. Yeah, Jared can vouch. My average is around 2 to 3 people, maybe 5 depending on a game. If I'm lucky, I would hit 7. Dauntless was getting me what I'm getting now. Dauntless was growing me like mad. But I will be playing more of Dauntless for anyone who plays that. Jared, what card do you want? You want Calm-Hearted Vados? Do you want this fucker? Or do you want this fucker? Maybe you would like this fucker because he's got this background. Background. Or maybe you want this fat fuck. Or maybe you want this badass motherfucker. Or maybe you want this asshole. Yeah. Now I'm being goofy. Maybe you want this asshole. Or this guy who has the shittiest character digression. Fucking Dragon Ball Super made Goku's progression into the stage of digression. Seriously, I hate what they did with him. I hate what they did with Goku. Hashtag not my Goku. You want the Super Saiyan Vegeta? Wait, the regular card? Give me a sec. A pull. And Bewitching God Vados. We already got that card. So you want this? Or just wait for it. Do I not have more cards? Oh wait. I have some better cards that I could eventually give to you guys. Or, I mean, I can give that out to you. Or would you rather have something like this? Who I have doubles of. Or thought you would like that. I mean, I have plenty of him. I can give that out. I also have plenty of this guy, who I know you might like having too. If it focuses. Yeah, I can give you a couple of these guys. Just for you two, Hitwoman and Jared, PM me your address. I'm gonna have to send it to you directly. See, when it comes to buying stuff to you guys I don't like personally know, I would prefer to buy it offline and then send it to you right then and there. That way I don't have to like package it up and then have my parents ship it off. But like I can do that. I can get a box or like a little thing. I can get a little hard cover thing and put them in there and then put it into a box and then ship it off to you guys. It's just I'm gonna need to have my mom do that so my dad doesn't wonder who the hell I'm shipping shit off to randomly over the internet. But I unfortunately could go do that myself, but I don't know where the UPS is. I could easily look it up with you know, Google Maps, but like, cool. You messaged me. Nice. Cool. I will copy that. Give me a sec. Hold up while that is down briefly. I am going to paste you in a notepad document so I know whose address it is and who's living there. So I know it's okay, this is their address. I know to send that to this person and not get their name confused and swap out and you guys get the wrong card. Or I accidentally sent Supply a message but with Hitwoman's name on it. Don't want to do that now. But there you go. I got your address, buddy. And I'm sure you're going to message me on Facebook. Because I don't see your name pop up yet. But hello, everybody. Alright. I will get back to you guys once I find... Because I have a bunch of other cards from the earlier sets to Supply. So if you want, maybe in the future we can talk later on. I can send you some pics maybe, or next time I stream and I have them up here in my room, I have a binder full of cards I can look through and see if I have any doubles. Because I have a binder full, but I also have other box sets of these too that I can look through. I wish I could find more of those online that weren't like $300 though. I would love to buy some of the older booster boxes. Maybe if I'm lucky, I can try to find one on Amazon or eBay or eBay specifically that are like $100 or $200. But those old sets from the early days, like the early 2000s, they run a couple $100. These super sets, since they're still fairly new, and I'm buying base set 1, $60. I'm sure it's gonna get cheaper as I go down the base list. But this is the first base set. Once I get down to like base set 2, 3, and onward, it's probably gonna get cheaper. That's usually how they work. If anyone who knows cards, they usually, some start off with like, I don't know, 20 packs a box or whatever. Some eventually go down to like 12 packs a box or even less. Because you can already tell how big this is comparatively to this. It may not look it, but this is bigger. Rampaging Broly from the Bio Broly movie. No one liked that movie. Fun fact, Jared, I don't know if you were there for any of these. I'm sure you were for my first one, so you probably remember. Some of these personality cards have a double side. So this Super Saiyan Son Goku has a dual side. Those are what I call personality cards. Assailant Vegeta. So excuse me while we rush through some of these because we should be getting back to my game here after this. It took a bit to open that first box, and we just started the next one. Bulma the God Tempter, Paragus the Controller of Monsters.
I'm Jocko, the Galactic Patrolman. I'm this fuck.
Boo turn you to chocolate. Doria. Crusher Bull. And another assassin hit. God damn you, fucker. That's like the third one I got today. Stop it. Well, that's another double. Not a problem. It's just pissing me off because the ultra rare is the same damn name. And I want it so bad. Look at that shininess. It's kind of like a sun in Dark Souls. Shiny and non-existent. Let's see. Oh my god, 11 viewers. That's basically close to what I get when I used to play Phantasy Star Online. Holy lord, everybody. Thank you very much. Now I'm half expecting to start seeing like a sub-train going in the near future. Where everyone and their brother starts subbing left and right. I can't wait for that day to happen. Ow. Gums. My teeth. We're opening a pack with Broly on the cover. Because why not? And by that I mean Broly. If Broly was a Pokemon. Friend. I keep wanting to read it as Fiend. Friend summoning Gohan. Iron nipples? Lava nipples? Oh, we got another Vados personality card. We got another Vegeta. We got a non-holographic version of this card. I think I had a holographic of this card, maybe not. I might just be confusing it for Hit's card. Oh, but it does look similar to that. But I sworn I had a Vados Assistance holographic. Maybe not. Senzu. We got Kui. Ready to become Fireworks. We got Cabbage. Super Saiyan Cabbage. We got Rampaging Broly. We got Scheming Champa. We got Trunks again. And we got God Charge Vegeta. Oh. I don't recognize this card at all. I do not recognize this card at all. Oh. Up till further notice, this card might be new. Sweet. Hell yeah, I'll take it. Until further notice. Fucking cards, man. They're cutting me. Cut my fingers into pieces, I swear. They are cutting the fuck out of me. I have a bunch of fucking cardboard cuts. Art cuts. Because it's not paper, it's like cardboard. It's like construction paper and cardboard. It's not quite as tough as cardboard, but it's not thin and flimsy as paper. Nor is it as sharp as paper, but it's not. You know what I mean. I'm getting card fucked. And here's this smug Winnie the Pooh motherfucker. Implacable Trunks. King Vegeta surprise attack. Broly, the Dawn of the Rampage. Still no fucking goddamn Piccolo personality card. We got useless Frieza clone. We got awesome Frog. The only one that matters. We got fastest in the universe. We got objection. We got Krillin own count infinity. We got this smug motherfucker. And we got Broly the Rampaging Horror. Not quite the right Broly fucking god. I'm going to sue somebody. me a sec. Okay. You're wondering, who's Lord Shinzo? Shinzo? I have no idea. I can't remember names. He might be someone that's in Genichiro's castle. So if anyone's wondering why I'm saying, god dang it, not the correct card, well, Broly the Rampaging Horror, the special rare, looks something along the lines of this. See? Same name. And see how his attack looks like he's coming after you? Or coming towards you? Yeah. And here's Goku, God Break Son Goku. We have already gotten a God Break Son Goku card, but not this variant of it. And we've also gotten, I believe we've already gotten Golden Frieza. No, we have not, actually. I could be wrong. I don't think we have in even my other booster box that I opened up on the last time I streamed a card opening, which is when I was playing Kakarot. This is called Golden Frieza Resurrected Terror. I don't think we've gotten that, but we do have a Gold Frieza card. I could be wrong. He might be Resurrected Terror. But either way, these are what the cards look like, by the way. And then the last but not least, Lightning Fast Hit. We do know for a fact that I do have gotten a hit card by that name. You see when I showed earlier about how he looks like he's coming at you, but not the full body? Well, this is what that looks like. These are the ultra rare cards, or special rare, or super rare, whatever you want to fucking call them. I just say ultra rare because that's even easier to say. Before back in the older booster sets, back with the dragon on the back of it and everything, they were 7-star rare cards. Because they went off of Dragon Ball rarity. Jinzo, Lord Shinzo, I think he might. Are you at the castle at all? Are you inside of Genny's castle? I think you're talking about a mini boss that's in that castle. I could be wrong, unless you're talking about an NPC. Because there's also an NPC guy that could be you're talking about. I don't know people's names in that game right now. Seeing his quest lines in Sekiro, yeah, it might be an NPC then. Seeing as there's quest lines in Sekiro that don't really matter, I never got used to people's names. But it might be an NPC that you've met before or might be meeting. It could be the guy that you meet by the well. I don't know. I haven't played the game in a while, and I don't know some of their names. Sorbet, the loyal commander. The loyal commander. Another God Goku card. We don't need to see the back, but I'll show it anyway.
Frieza, the hellish terror.
Trunks, the protector of children, because reasons. Ginyu Force Raccoon. I guess he's called that because he was protecting the Pilaf crew, but they're not technically children. They're 40 or so. Or 50. They were adults when Goku was a kid, so they're definitely older than 40. They have to be like 45 to 50 years old. Avenging Frieza. And Goku and Vegeta are like in their 30s. Family of Justice. And Whis, the judge of the gods. I think people like it more when I do my talking. As I saw my numbers were shooting to 11, and then it went down the minute I started opening cards again. I don't know. The viewer count I shouldn't focus on too much, but it's just kind of... I kind of like seeing it bounce up and down, but then I hate seeing it go down because a lot of the times that is not accurate. Because every time when it says there's like 3 people, there's definitely way more than that. You know, back when I first started streaming, how badly the viewer count used to upset me. But now it doesn't faze me at all. I just like seeing it go up and down. My Bulma! My god, my Vegeta's gotten worse, and worse. See? 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 Here it is again. Except the name is just Assassin Hit. But it's the same cover. Nope. Ah, that's Zubat. That's Ghastly. There it is. See? Similar cover art. But its name is Lightning Fast Hit. And in fact, I actually have a Lightning Fast Hit card. Just not this variant of it. Indeed, Hitwoman. Indeed. Indeed. Vegeta. I'm watching you. Sensubin! Oh, I know this guy likes to yawn a lot. If I get any of them cards you're after, I'll give them to you. Oh, I love you, thank you. I didn't know you collect cards. I just know you like Trunks and Dragon Ball, so you probably would love to have a couple of these cards in your collection, but if you actually collect cards, awesome, I appreciate it, thank you. Zarbon's the Emperor's Attendant. My luck is bad. So I probably can spend so much money on these and not get one. And I don't want to buy it because, while yes, they cost like... Well, for one, they're out of stock except for Goku. Literally, Goku's and Frieza's are the only ones that are still in stock. Broly's and Lightning and Hits are out of stock. Goku's is $7 and Frieza's is $10. I'd rather earn that, thank you very much. But I appreciate it, thank you. Because I had a friend one time, many years ago, give me a Stage 5 of Vegeta for the Cell Saga, the one that I showed you earlier, but it was Stage 4. They had the ultra rare Stage 5 card. He took it back from me because he wanted to sell it on eBay. I was so pissed off. You hate these goddamn AIs? Yeah, well. You'll get better, I promise. Parrying becomes your best friend. I don't know who you're fighting, but some of the AIs in Sekiro murder you if you're not careful. Hey, look at that! Another one! Too bad Vegeta doesn't got an ultra rare card in this series. Fucker. That's like my 5th one of these. 5th or 4th. Not in this set. I think that's like my 2nd in this set. But in general, I have like 3 more of these or so. For anyone who wants them. I plan on sending you a Vegeta as well as a Trunks, and then Supply, I plan on sending you a Vegeta and possible Beerus and whatever else. If I give you anything, it becomes yours. I won't ask for it back. You can rip it for all I care. I love you, thank you. No, it's just it upset me because he gave me the card, and I'm a collector. And even back as a kid, before I really started collecting, you know, toys and figures and things, I collected cards as well, and I had it. And I had it just as a collector. I didn't even use it in my deck because I sucked at the Dragon Ball card game. And he wanted it back because he sold it on eBay. And he needed to send the card off. So even while it was in my possession, he decided to sell the card. I was like, motherfucker. And he got that in a booster pack. Like, why? Everyone I know around me was getting all the good shit. Like, I've gotten every other Pokemon. I would get Venusaur, Blastoise, but never the original Charizard. I've gotten one Charizard in a booster pack, and it was a Shining Charizard card. A Shining card. I don't know if you guys know what who plays Pokemon or not, but there's only 2 Charizards I've ever gotten in a booster pack. And I'm not counting the stupid Team Rocket Charizard, because those are so easy to get. I've had like 50 of those cards. The Team Rocket's Charizard, or Evil Charizard, or Dark Charizard. Because the card that I got, the only card of Charizard that I've ever gotten that I cared about in a booster was this one. A Shining Charizard. Yes, it's a black Charizard. Its rarity is fucking 3-star rare. You want to know what's so funny about that? I remember that vividly to this day. Toys R Us sells cards, right? You know how they had a bin? Usually they have a big bin full of video games and DVDs. Well, in that bin, I found a single booster pack. In that booster pack was this motherfucker. You want to know what happened to that? Over the years of not playing Pokemon cards anymore, it disappears. I still have a tackle box full of old cards sitting there and decks that are no longer made, and they're gone. They're no longer in decks. They're all just destroyed over the time of me not touching them. I don't know what happened to my decks, and half my foil cards, all my shiny cards are gone. All my foil cards are pretty much gone. I have nothing left. Even all of my movie promo cards, you know, the movie Mew card, all of my promo cards from Dragonite, Pikachu, all of them, and I used to be part of a Toys R Us tournament. All of those promos are gone too. I'm so mad. Including this guy. And I'm not counting the stupid Rocket Charizard, because I had like, that was back when they introduced shiny and non-shiny holographic variations of cards, and I had both sets. I had a holo and a non-holo card. Box full of Pokemon cards growing up. I just collected them. I bet there could be. Oh, they're definitely worth. Depending on the condition. If they're in mint condition or close to mint condition and they're like really rare, if they're the rarer cards, you probably can't just sell off like a shiny Mr. Mime and expect to get some money or anything. But if you have like a mint condition, say Charizard, which is somehow the rarest out of the 3 starters, yeah, you can make some good money off that. Like I said, I'm looking at fucking Broly and Hit on this. These sets are new and they are out of stock. I'm assuming they're probably the cheapest of the 4. Freaking Resurrection Frieza is $10 alone. These were all mint. See, there you go. That'll probably raid. And considering these cards are most likely out of print, you know, meaning Wizards of the Coast no longer makes them, yeah, you'll probably be able to sell them for $100 easy to the right bidder, or even more to the right seller. Mysterious Presence Nipples. Again, Vados. We got King Vegeta's mustache. More nipples. Gotenks. We got Sui. We got Vegeta. We got Gohan. I wrote the name down and put them in a box and never touched them again. I gave them all when I grew up. Until I gave them away. Well, there you go. I was planning on giving my Pokemon cards to my future children if I ever have any. I mean, I don't care if I do have children at this point. I do, but it's just not like a big thing. I can always adopt kids. Whoa! I can always adopt a child if I never end up finding somebody. Destructive Terra Champa. This is not a card I recognize. But I do plan on, like, if I ever have any future children or any of that nature, I plan on giving them my Pokemon cards. Not so much my Dragon Ball Z toys or figurines, but they can have some of my Pokemon cards. They can have some of my Dragon Ball cards. Future adopted Lil B Jr., yes. But like, my figurines, They are not being touched by my kids. The reason I say this is because my dad was a big fan of Star Wars, right? He had Star Wars dolls. And my favorite character is Boba Fett. And I didn't destroy it, but I'm sure I lost a bit of his miscellaneous stuff, like the guns that they come with and stuff. And I played with all of those, and I loved Star Wars growing up. And they're out of the box and anything. I don't know if my dad was ever like a collector like that, but he loved Star Wars as much as I... Probably not as much as I love Dragon Ball Z, but enough to collect like statues and posters and dolls. Like I have the Inuyasha doll in the background. Stuff like that. And I'm not going to let my future kids touch these. No. I'm sorry. I spent way too much money on that. And I'm a collector. I'm a collector, but I don't care to keep them in their box. I'm not that kind of a collector. I don't want to sell this stuff in the future. I want to show it off to people who like to visit my house. I like to have it in a display. I wish I had room for a glass display so it doesn't collect dust, but I don't. In the future, what I want to do is I want to put all of these figurines in a glass display case so it can't be touched. It can be looked at and admired unless I give the okay to someone to hold it. And my future kids, until they're old enough, they can't touch it. Same with my consoles. I want like a big like entertainment center. I'm sure you've probably seen it on the internet. It's like a big entertainment center where it has LED lights and there's like cubby holes for all people's consoles. I want that. So that way they don't just sit there and collect dust and I can just go up to one and power one on. I'm gonna have to build that though. You can't just, I don't think you can just buy that online. All the ones I've seen online were people built. I also want my own Batcave. One with like arcade cabinets, and that's all anime based. It's like Dragon Ball Z, it's got Pokemon, it's got video game stuff from like Dark Souls and all that. I want something like that. I'm putting your Trunks figure under my hoodie when I do my heist. How dare you? How dare you? I don't know what that card was, but I saw it. God damn it! So many Gokus. Hey, it's Mecha Frieza, the returning terror. Close enough. Not quite Golden Frieza resurrecting terror, but close enough. Non-holographic King Cold. Oh, that is holographic. Never mind. From here, it looked like it wasn't holographic. But it is. Yeah, like, even the light's not doing it justice. But it is holographic. That's weird. Maybe it's just the lighting. There you go. You can kind of see it now. It's just the lighting. Oh, there's a copy of King Cold. So that's what that holographic was. I was wondering what that holographic was. To be fair, you could find a lot of those figures online. I don't know what they would cost for you in the UK, but you could find a lot of those Bandai figures or whatever they're called. There's something. I would have to look at the box, but you can find those awesome. They're like shadow figures, or they're the shadow on them, the dark parts of them. That's like just a shadow. I don't like it on some of the characters, but it looks good on a few of them. I'm trying to find a Future Trunks jacket. I'm surprised they don't sell one that looks pretty damn good, aside from like a cosplay outfit. Because it's supposed to, they're called Manga Dimensions. The figurines that I have of like Trunks and Gohan and Goku and Vegeta, they're called Manga Dimensions, is the like title of their series, of that series. M-A-N-G-A Dimension. Rakuma Racergun. We got Awakened Beerus, God of Destruction. There it is. I don't know if I have this card or not. I sworn I might. I recognize it, but I don't know if I got it in this booster box or not. But this is the Beerus that's on the box. You hate the spear guy? Are you still fighting the dude from the past supply? Or are you fighting a different spear guy now? Because, again, there's multiple spear dudes. Or multiple deers. Multiple spears. There's multiple deers. Multiple deer, rather. Deers is not a word. Taunting Piccolo. Why must you taunt me so? Nope. There it is. Why must you taunt me so? See? God break Son Goku. Ow. I am fucking cutting up my finger. I might buy one more of these and then start buying the next set, so that way we don't keep getting bored of this set. Plus, I want to see some newer stuff. Some more Trunksu, some more Calm-Hearted Vados, some Lava Nipples, some Frosty Nipples, some Dead Nipples, some Kid Nipples, oh, some Kai Nipples, some Purple Fat Nipples. Whoa, okay, I'm gonna stop now. Some Kid Trunks action. Some fat pink blob. Some objection. And raging boner. That's my Saiyan name, Raging Boner. It's not what you think it is. It's whatever boner in Japanese means. It's probably a type of food. I swore the chances of getting a super rare card or special rare card wasn't that high. Get 7 SR Poo Booster Box, unless you get a good pack. Thanks. Since I'm only missing 3, I have a pretty good chance at least to get 1 copy of each SR. You'll normally find 7 SR per booster box of 24 boosters. That's a very nice rate with the special packs. I've had a great rate when buying them. Most of my SPR have come from special packs. I don't get what you guys mean by that, but okay. But I haven't hit too many special packs with multiple SRs, SPRs since so far, and okay. You see, that's not, it's how many packs does it take to pull a special? It's not how many packs, it's luck, damn it. I've opened up 2 box sets thus far. You know how many fucking box sets I've opened up of the Cell games or Cell Saga? Like 5. Here's that hit again, but non-shiny. My luck is trash. Found a copy of found my own Capsule Corp jacket when I'm making my own outfit. Sweet. Oh, shit. You sew? Fuck, I've always want to cosplay Vegeta, but I don't know how I should make his armor. Because I want to do his Saiyan, or his, Cell Saga armor, where he's got just the armor and the blue leotard. I want to do that armor set. And I don't know how I would make the armor. And I also don't know how to sew. But I want to make it look authentic. I don't want no shitty-ass, like, $10 fucking Party City costume. I want something authentic. Something more authentic than my Gaara outfit. And that's over $100. That's as authentic you're going to get from buying it online. And even online, you're not going to find, like, really authentic outfits unless you make them yourselves. Which is why I was excited when I found that one online for the Gaara costume. Because that's as authentic as you're going to get for $100. And even then, the gourd that came with it is trash. It's like a backpack. It's just not even that. It's not even a backpack. It's like a small, like, backpack. It's a very small backpack-sized gourd. And it's trash. Banana! Oh, banana. Like, I'm looking at them right now online, but it's not telling me what... I want to load the fucking chances, not the images. The only chances I found is what people were fucking confusing me. Felt like the special packs were giving 2 SR was probably higher than what I find in the box. But this is different. I don't know what they mean by special packs, damn it. I don't know if there's a set that I need to buy to, like, get better chances. But it's pissing me off. Nah, I mean, I just had bad luck. 12 cards from 114 types randomly inserted in each pack. The game cannot be played with this pack alone. Why? With this pack alone? Do you mean this pack as in this box, or each pack? You gotta be specific, box. I'm assuming it means pack when one pack. Of course you cannot play the game with one pack. It's only 12 cards. Due to the nature of the product, multiples of one card may appear, or it may be difficult to assemble a full set. Why? Packaging may differ with the final product. Bandai does not assume responsibility for the future of the value of the card. If you have questions, 50 cards and 1 leader card are necessary to play the game. 110 plus 4. Why can't you just say 114 cards? I hate when they do that. 110 plus 4 types in total. We got 60 common, 30 uncommon, 12 rares, 8 super rares, and 4 special rares. I get it, the plus 4 is supposed to be the rare. Why do they do the plus? Why can't they just say the whole thing? I hate when they do that. 110 plus 4. Just fucking say the whole number. Fuck, asshole. I hate when they do that. I have the dumbest pet peeves, but unfortunately that bothers them. shit out of me. Just like when people flirt off shit in my Discord and it's out of nowhere with no context. Or when people leave my chat and then, you know, they're like people that that are, you know, my regulars or my mods or just some of my mods from the past that no longer join in anymore. I get it, you have a life, but like, my lord, you like disappeared and don't watch me at all. Yeah, you can. You don't need to fight him at all with the flame vent or any of the fire, dude. You can beat him without them. It's just, it helps. You really don't need that at all. It's just practice, man. The best way to beat him is master. Okay, here's a fun thing. Master the ogre by not being locked onto him. Because when you're locked onto him, you will not dash around him. If you're unlocked, you will be dashing around him, so to speak, like Bloodborne style. Try to get used to not being locking onto the ogre, and when you dash, you should dash around him. When he goes to do his attacks or grabs in front of him, dash to the side of him. And you only will do that when you're not locked on. You can beat him just fine without your emblems. However, I would be careful not spending too many emblems, because there are enemies, the headless enemies, and other enemies that you are going to want your emblems for. If you haven't fought Madame Butterfly from the past yet, you are going to want shurikens for that boss fight. You may want to watch my videos. It's hard for me to explain Sekiro without me playing it, dude. I'm very bad at that kind of thing. I'm trying so hard to helping you, and it's troubling me so much because I don't know what you're doing half the time. I don't recognize areas. I need to sit there and see it. This is why my sense of direction is so bad. I recognize landmarks, but people telling me via voicing or in text, I can't. It's hard for me. I have to see it. Fuck you, Frieza. Fuck you! I love you, Frieza. I love you, but you're not the right guard. Nor are you the right name. But that's another copy.
Golden Frieza.
But I've beaten the ogre with a bit of use from Robert's firecrackers and without entirely. Once I got better at fighting him, I don't use any of that on him at all. But if you have Robert's firecrackers, which you should have gotten through the stupid merchant at the tent, I forgot their actual name in the games, but they are fucking good for enemies, certain enemies, a lot of enemies. A lot of enemies are actually weak to that. A lot of beast enemies and a lot of enemies like the ogre. In fact, one of the bosses, my name is, I forgot his name. The little dude who comes out screaming, my name! And he's on a horse. Fucking love that boss. But his horse is heavily weak to fire, or scared of fire. The stupid bull, ironically enough, is scared of fire. And even though that thing has fire on his horns, or a fire log on his head.
Full power, Son Gohan!
It's better to focus on, like, his side. When you try to dash and you're not locked on, it's better to try to attack him as much as you can behind the back. Or, here's a fun tip. If you're able to get rid of all the dudes before the ogre, use a sugar that makes your character go invisible. The one that makes it so you don't get caught as easily. And then try to sneak on the left side of the staircase, the very edge of the staircase as you can. The ogre will break out, but won't notice you. Get behind him, and then you can do a insta-kill for one of his health bars. You can cheese him that way slightly. And no, you cannot cheese both of his health bars down, because the moment you de-aggro a boss, mini-boss or otherwise, his health bar recovers. So you can take off one of his health bars, though.
A pool.
They should show this more. I know that was against Broly in the Second Coming movie, even though Goku technically wasn't there. But that's the only time you ever see this.
Hi, my name is Frost. I start wars and then end wars because I'm a fucking asshole. And I'm no different from my Universe 7 counterpart. Except unlike Frieza, I start wars.
That's not at all how he sounds, but that is how I make him sound. And that is exactly what Frost is. A dickhead just like Frieza, but unlike Frieza, this fucker starts wars and ends wars, and in the process of that, probably sells planets as well. I don't remember if he does or not, but he literally becomes cool and befriends races by ending the war that he already started. They don't know he started them, but that is how he becomes on the good side of the races he saves, is because he fucking starts wars, and then that's how he makes his money, his living. He's a fucking extortionist. Fucking asshole. And I thought Frieza was bad, but no, the moment I saw Frost, I'm like, awesome, he's a good guy. Oh, no, he's not a good guy towards the end of his arc. And then ever since then, he was just kind of forgotten about. And yeah, he comes back in the Tournament of Power, but yada, 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 spoilers. I keep saying spoilers, but, like, Super is so fucking good. I can't help but not talk about it. So I thought you commented. Ugh. Sometimes I reread comments and not realize that they're the same. Wow, I just got enough. Again? That happened yesterday with Jared. This is new. But it's not quite the one I want, but it's new. Close. I'll take it. Golden Frieza Resurrected Terror. Not quite this card, but it's still new. Fucking A, finally. It's an SR though, it's a super rare, but it's not a special rare. But hey, new card. See, that is my legitimate reaction. My heart was pounding the moment I saw this, because I was like, fucking yay. I knew it wasn't this card, but I was still fucking excited. The card on the left right here, or the right rather, the right, not the card in my hand, is the one that I've been looking for Frieza. But still, this is new. Hey. I'm sorry, I love these. This is why I want to do, like, if I do giveaways, I'm going to be aiming to try to give you these cards, because these cards are cool. I'm not a big fan of just chintzy. Like, these cards are nice. Maybe I'll give you a few Trunkses of some of these, but, like, once I collect some of the newer box sets that actually have, like, future Trunks and present and like, you know, the past future Trunks from the Cell arc, those are going to be the ones that I'm going to be trying to, you know, be able to hopefully love to do giveaways for, because those are the ones that are going to be selling for money online, and those are going to be the ones that are collectible. Because that's why they're all on the top for me. Where is the tent merchant? Hi, boy. Good idea. Yeah. I mean, I could still give you, Hitwoman, I could still give you all of my Trunks doubles that I have, but the ones that I do want to give you the most, or the ones that you probably want to collect most, are similar to these cards. Because they're the ones that look the best, personally, to me. Where's the tent merchant? Fuck, I know he's earlier on. I'm not sure where he is, but I know you can get his firecrackers before you face the ogre. Oh boy. forgot what their names are. I have no idea either, dude. I fought them all by mistake. Or by accident. Wait, you're in Ashina Outskirts? Because did you run across the bandit fucker? The peddler guy? Wow, Crow's Bed Memorial? There's a freaking crow merchant that I've never come across? But maybe I did come across him. I don't recognize him though. Memorial Mob. Yeah, Memorial Mob was his name. Oh, let's see. Well, there's 4 merchants apparently in the Ashina Outskirts. There's a Crow Bed Memorial merchant who looks like he has a bed. Anyama the peddler. He looks like a bandit. You probably, I don't know if you met him in the past in the estates. But he's a dude with like a bandana on, and he talks weird. Then there's Black Hat Badger, which is like a short dude with a one of those pointy hats, the one that Raiden from Mortal Kombat wears. And then there's the Memorial Mob, the guy from the that has a tent. Okay. Oh, never mind. You might not find him. Let's see. Where is the Bed Memorial guy? Because the other guy is the dude with the tent. He's probably going to be after a boss. He's after the stupid ogre. Let's see if I can find this guy. Location: Crow's Bed Memorial Mob can be found at Outskirts Wall. Gate Path Idol from Ashina Outskirts. Okay, do you have that? Can you go to the Gate Path Idol of Ashina Outskirts? You remember where you said you got ambushed by a cannon? So, from the idol, make your way to the gate past Inosuke Nagami, which is the son of that one woman who you were asking about, the 2 NPCs. Inosuke Nagami is the son. Where you're ambushed by a cannon and grapple up top, instead of going forward, follow the path up to the top. Here. Here, buddy. This will be easier for you to read. Here you go. Oh yeah, by the way, Sekiro Extra Life, if you can look this up on your phone, very good for helping with guides. For Bloodborne, Dark Souls, Sekiro, any of your freaking Souls needs, this will help you. With all the endings, if you want to collect every ending for Sekiro and Souls, Bloodborne and all, these website will help you on locations of mini-bosses, bosses, optional items, any hidden items, chests, all of the endings for all of these games, quest lines, all of that. And it'll be easier for you to read rather than me helping you because I don't know where you're at, unfortunately. And plus, I want to finish this up. We're almost done, guys. But Golden Frieza hype. Finally, a different Golden Frieza card, though. I gotten several of that other one, which is nice. I don't mind it, but like, finally, something different. There's still no Piccolo card. I'm starting to wonder if Piccolo's even in here. Why would it be on the fucking top of the box, though? Because seriously, all the other character cards that are on that box are cards that I've been getting, including Hit, who's not even on the box. Frieza. I've been getting Frieza, Champa, Beerus, Broly, Goku, Vegeta, Gohan. Wait, Gohan? Yeah, I've gotten Gohan. I've gotten Vegeta, Goku, Gohan, Beerus, Frieza, these guys, and everybody but freaking Piccolo. I swear, some like rare cards, like cards of this rarity, I have trouble getting of those too. You had a Piccolo card already, remember I summoned your card. Yeah, but it's not one of these kind. it's just a normal Piccolo card, like a one that looks something like this, if that makes sense. Like, I swear, some cards of this rarity are really hard to get, but then I get shit ton of doubles of cards that are the same rare type. It's ridiculous. But yeah, no, none of those personality cards, no. Or leader cards, as they call it. Something like this, I would get a Piccolo card. Yeah, I'm seeing too many cards now. No, see, no, I understand. I feel you. I've gotten a Piccolo card similar to this. It's hard to explain, but a leader card usually looks something like this. Usually your holographics, they have a full art card, and it literally says something along the lines of Golden Frieza Resurrected Terror, versus something like this, where it's just like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like, all of these cards are not leader cards. Your leader cards are basically like this. And then there's your rare, there's your holographic card. Each deck requires one leader card and 50 cards behind it. If that makes sense. The Dragon Ball card game has always been weird because they need at least several personality card, or one personality card, or a few personality cards that are like the leader of that deck. So you can make like a Vegeta deck, you can make a Trunks deck, a Gohan deck, something like that, you know? And then the rest are just your card effects with characters on them, yes, but when I say I haven't got the main cards I'm looking for, yes, I'm trying to complete the set, but when I say I'm looking for a specific card, it's most likely the actual character's card, or the player card, leader card, whatever you want to call it. And so far, while Piccolo doesn't have a super rare card, he's most likely got a leader card, and he's the only one that I don't have of. I don't even know what his name is. I don't know what his full title would be. How many different cards are there for the same damn picture? Oh, I see. They have a similar picture, and they're fucking rare, and then there's uncommon, and then there's common, and... Oh, that's what they meant by multiple of the same type card, or whatever that fucking wiki was talking about. There was common and uncommon, common versions, and then rare versions, and they all look the fucking same. Well, some of them do. There's like 4 or 5 Vadoses, 4 like Champas. It's ridiculous. Jesus. You found him? Good. Good. You can get your Robert fireworks from him. The other merchant, Jared, the one that you get for after beating the first major boss, Captain Oniwa. My name is Captain Oniwa, or whatever his fucking name is. You'll encounter another merchant who sells a gourd seed, so keep an eye out later on after you beat a boss. It's a dude on a horse. You'll fight a dude on a horse. After him somewhere, you'll find an NPC merchant, which is the dude with the tent. He'll sell you a gourd seed. Okay, there's a super rare, there's special rare. So I've been getting lightning fast hit for the super rare, and then the one that I want is the special rare. Can you guys tell me how hard that is to get? Where's Piccolo, though? Vegeta. What? Oh, color. We're going into the blue territory now. I don't know. What? I forgot that Dragon Ball Z had cards based on color. So you can make like a blue deck, a green deck, a white deck, a yellow deck, a black deck. there, but I don't see a Piccolo personality card. Interesting. Does he not have one? So many Jocos. There's so many cards in this series I don't even have. Holy shit. I don't have that Senzu Bean card. I have the one with the bag, but not the one with Goku and Korin on it. That's a different one. Then there's that Senzu Bean. How many Senzu Bean cards do you need? There's like 3 of them. Fucking what? Now we're in the green. Is Piccolo gonna be in the green? Oh, there's another Trunks with him with his sword drawn. Well, that's a different one. What is PR? There's 2. What? I'm confused. BT1070 and then BT1070BD? It's the same picture of Gotenks. I don't get it. Then there's an SR. I'm very confused. Some of these doubles might actually not be doubles according to this website because they're listing them twice, but as the same number, but they're adding letters after them. I'm very confused to how they're. It's hard to explain. You would have to look at this website to see what I'm talking about. It's listing the same cards twice, but with some with letters after them. Like, for instance, King Vegeta, BT1079. And then there's BT1079PR. However, it's a different cover art. But some of these, like this one, for instance, it's the full power energy power Vegeta, where it looks like he's blasting at Raccoon. BT1080, BT1080PR. It's the same picture, but a different number lettering. I'm very confused. Now they have that again, but BT1080PRO2. And then, oh my god, they have 4 of them. Why? Also, still no Piccolo. Looks like Piccolo is not. Hey, that Frieza I got is a super rare. Then the next one after that would be the special rare Frieza. Yeah, it doesn't look like Piccolo has his own. No wonder I haven't been getting one. Why is he on the cover of the box then? That really bothers me. You notice that every character on that box I've gotten at least a character of. And Piccolo is the only one that doesn't appear in this list of cards. And my god, there's so many cards that I don't have. I'm not sure if there's a way to get some of these cards in just booster boxes. Normally in the original sets. Thank you. I've been getting plenty of rares. It's just some of these rares are harder to get than others, I think. I don't know. But thank you. I think there might be cards that you can't get in the booster boxes alone. I think you might need to buy decks. But I have not found any decks online. Themed booster? Clash of Fates. But that's Series 1? Is that the same? Is that Dragon Ball Super Card Games themed booster pack? Clash of Fates. Oh, DBS 03. Well, why'd you list it as 01? Don't do that. Follow a friend and fellow streamer. Oh. Yes. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to figure this out here. Themed? Is that what they meant by themed? Or super? Or special? I don't know. I'm very confused. Because there's Series 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then there's the themed. And then there's draft boxes. And then there's Series 9 starter. Oh wait, Series 1 starter, The Awakening. I don't know what that is. But again, they're different. Starter rare. Oh, these are starters? Is this equivalent to a deck? I'm very fucking confused. Is this part of this box set? I want to complete the entirety of this series. If I can. Let's fucking continue then. There might be cards that... I was just looking at the Galactic Battle Series booster or Series booster. So every card that is listed in this list, I can get. So I don't need to buy a deck or anything to get certain cards like in the originals. Because certain cards in the very originals from the late 2000s, early 2000s or whatever that I used to collect as a kid, you had to buy decks to get some of the personality cards because you couldn't get them in boosters. And then there was certain personality cards of stage 4s, 5s, and on that you can only get in boosters because 1, 2, and 3 were decks only, and then the rest weren't. But I appreciate being able to get certain cards. Thank you. And I'm glad that I gotten some new cards, even though I've been getting a lot of these rare cards, and then some super rare cards, I think. A lot of these cards, actually. No, actually. Yeah, there's the God Goku one, that Golden Frieza one, and a handful of others. But I feel like... Okay, so some of the reason I wasn't getting more of those Frieza ones or more of these other cards is because they are actually super rare. A lot of the doubles I've been getting are just rare. Makes sense. The Champa one, that's super rare. The Hit one is super rare. God Vegeta, that's rare. Beerus is rare. Super rare. Wow, Vegeta doesn't have a super rare card that I know of. At least the ones that I gotten of him aren't. Wow, that's kind of a shame. But a lot of the cards that I've been getting, some of them are super rare and or rare. A lot of the doubles that I've been getting are rare, not super rare. If that makes sense. It says SR. And then there's SPR. 4 special rares. 60 uncommon, or 60 common, 30 uncommon, 12 rares, 8 super rares, plus special 4 rares. Or 4 special rares. Well, once I organize these in a binder, I'll be able to tell you how much I have completed of this set. That's what I did with the Cell Saga, as I went by number. 1 through whatever. Well, next set. The next set I buy will be known as Series 2 Booster Union Force. I don't know what these themed boosters are. There's the Clash of Fates, World Martial Arts Tournament, the Tournament of Power, and then there's the draft boxes, and then there's the in-series starter sets. Ugh. I don't know if they're all part of, like, a certain series, or if they're worth collecting. Like, I don't, like, Sorry, guys. I'm sorry for anyone who's lost interest and been wanting me to play Finessel. Well, here's a Trunks drawn, but that's not quite the one that I thought I saw. I think there was a different Trunks drawn sword. I think there was 2 Trunks. I know I got this one, I think. Yeah, this is the one. I've gotten this one. I thought there was another Trunks drawn sword. I think there was 3 Trunkses that I remember. Because I wouldn't have made a stink about that. It's very, very distinct. Nope, never mind. This is that one that I was talking about. It just looks different. And I think I've gotten him then. Then never mind. I was making a stink for nothing. Sorry, this website made it look different to me. Maybe it's just smaller. Or my brain is just stupid. Or I'm just not remembering. I have so many cards in my head. Well, there's another SR. Doesn't like me, apparently. Because of the lighting. Alright, well, there's that. That's an SR. Tried to show you the lettering again. That's a... I think I have like 3 of him now. Awakening Frieza. It's a very weird art. This Frieza again. It's not even the cooler Frieza. Wow. It's weird to say that because Frieza's got a non-canonical brother named Cooler. Who at this point, Frieza's already badass now. I don't even give a fuck. I always thought Cooler was better. But now that how Frieza's turned out in Super, I don't give a fuck about Cooler anymore. And I never even liked Frieza's father, ever, to begin with. But... Mecha Frieza, the Returning Terra. Flaming nipples. I keep wanting Piccolo, but he's not. There is no personality card for him. It's weird. That's weird. Maybe he's just on the cover art because he's on the cover art. Eh, look, it's Gotenks again. What is it, like, every second pack or something? I get a certain card, or what? Shit, I remember when I had one pack in the last set I opened up on my other YouTube, my other video on YouTube. You can go watch that one. So I have another Dragon Ball Super opening. I had like one pack that gave me like nothing but all like rares or something. Oh. I don't think Baby Trunks would have his own card. He might be pictured in a card with Bulma, but definitely not in this set. No. He might be a card in another set, but I don't think Baby Trunks has ever had a card of his own that I can recall in any of the series that I've collected. He's definitely pictured with Bulma. When you watched my opening from yesterday, Bulma has a card with him in it, but I don't think Baby Trunks is a card. Definitely not a personality card. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Bulma. I find her to be one of the better females of the series. Even though I hate how she was in the freaking Frieza arc. And like end of Saiyan Saga and early Frieza arc, I hate her. I hate her so much. All she does is bitch. But I like her in the Cell Saga arc and onward. She's mellowed out and later on. But man, do I hate her during the freaking Frieza Namek Saga arc. Ugh. I mean, I'll look through all my stuff and give you any Trunks as I can find. Sadly, though, I don't think Baby Trunks does have his own card just because he's not much of a factor. It's just gonna be a picture with him in it. I don't know, I could be wrong. There might be a set with him somewhere in it. But, I mean, I wouldn't put it past the game to make a card with him to give him, like, some sort of an effect. But, like, he's definitely not gonna have his own personality card. I could be wrong. But, like, yeah, he's usually pictured with somebody, just because he's really not a character that can stand on his own at the time. I'm saying they made... Yes, no, she was a trash character for a while. Like, I enjoyed her in Dragon Ball. She bitches a lot in Dragon Ball, but she had some great moments in Dragon Ball. She had some great moments in Z, where after Saiyan Saga, she's alright. She doesn't bitch as much, but during the Frieza, whole freaking Namek Frieza arc, did she bitch. Now, I get it, she was left alone on Namek, but even before they went to Namek, all she was doing was bitching. Complaining this, complaining that, and it fucking annoyed me. Now, I like her in the Cell arc, and the Cell games, and the Buu arc onward, because they mellowed her out. She has a kid, she's fallen in love with Vegeta. And then in Super, they made her useful again to where she's actually, you know, with the cast for a good portion of it. In fact, she goes and does a lot of shit throughout Super. When you watch that, you'll be surprised what Bulma does. Rest in peace, the female Bulma actress from Japan, the female Japanese Bulma's actress. Rest in peace. She passed away during Super's run. She passed away. Rest in peace. So I don't know if they have her record a bunch of lines throughout the rest, because she actually passed away because Super was on its verge of ending by the time Bulma's last scene happened. She luckily, before she ended up passing on, she managed to get her last voice acted scene, because Bulma's not shown again for the rest of Super's run, because that was before they take off for the final arc. So, whatever lines that Bulma has was all finished off. No, they're not going to kill her off. They're probably just going to have to replace her Japanese voice actress. Because no, she wasn't killed off. It's just she doesn't go with the main cast to the Tournament of Power. So she stays behind because no family members go. It's just all the cast of fighters, and that's it. So no one goes with them. But she just says goodbye and please come back, essentially. She wishes that she wants them to all come back safe. And then, I think maybe like a few months later, or a week later or so, you find out that the voice actress passed away. And yeah, they're just gonna replace her. So as of right now, Super hasn't continued yet, so I don't know if they replaced her voice actress yet. So there's no indication on who the new voice actress would be, because Bulma has not been in Super since it ended, because that was her literal last line. So they managed to get their last line out of Bulma's voice actress, which is nice. It's not like they needed to find the new actress on the fly. That was literally her last scene. That's nice, yeah. Yeah, so they had ample time to find her a replacement by this point. Which might have complicated. They wanted, and for her as well, it is very nice because they don't have to. They can give her a proper memorial. They don't have to bring up like old voice scenes or anything like that and change up things, or they don't have to have pre-recorded voicing. It's nice. They can give her a proper burial and a proper respects, and I don't know if that's a major cause. It's why they ended the series early. Plus, they also were working on One Piece's movie at the time, so they wanted to end, I think, One Piece's movie and any other anime movies. Plus, the Broly movie was going to be happening. They wanted to stop that because they wanted to... There was another show that took up Dragon Ball's time slot, so they ended Dragon Ball Super where they did, and they wanted to add in other series and do other movies. And now that they've done this, Dragon Ball Super can properly return. They even stayed at the end of the Dragon Ball Super run that they will be back. Yeah, she said her goodbye to everyone, to Goku and everybody, yes. And probably a goodbye to her real-life personal friends. But yes, in the series, she got to say goodbye to everybody. And then in her real life, I'm assuming everyone got to see her, or, I don't know. We don't know how it happened. I don't know. I don't remember reading how it happened. I just remember reading that it happened. And then all the voice actors got to say their respects. She was a great voice actress. Like I said, I've grown to really love the Japanese subtitling, subbing, dubbing, whatever you want to call it. It's their dubbing, our subbing. I've grown to love it, even though at first I hated it growing up because I just couldn't stand the childish voicing. But I did not want to wait for Super because Look how long it takes for them to release them on Toonami, and plus that's too late. Dragon Ball Z on Toonami? Are you kidding me? That is way too late. I want to be in bed by this point, or either, you know, streaming or doing something. I'm a night guy, but I also don't have cable. I'm not going to be able to find this live on television or live on the internet, because a lot of these, the way I watched it, this was broadcasted live on television, sure, but this was also, you were able to find it live online somewhere. So I had to sit there and watch it with no subtitles at first. Then, after about an hour or two, at about 9 p.m. Eastern, my time, they would play it again, but with subtitles. So I was able to understand it. So I would wait till about 9 p.m., 10 o'clock p.m. at night, watch Dragon Ball Super, and then eventually, several months later, or maybe even a couple years later, depending on which arc it is, they would release it on Toonami. But then, you know, you would still watch it a week-to-week basis or whatever it is, but it would be on English and on Toonami. But Toonami is a part of Adult Swim now. Why? I don't want to sit there and wait till fucking the same time at night or even later just to watch Dragon Ball's episode when plus it played on Saturday for me. So I would come home from work Saturday, play a bunch of games, and me and my best friend Tom, who also, by the way, is a Trunks fan, would watch Dragon Ball Super all the fucking time. Every night. We watched it from start to finish. Even though I waited probably because the first two arcs, they rehashed the movies, so I literally actually did not watch Dragon Ball Super for like the first 5-6 months. Because the rehash of the movies were god tier awful. If you're gonna start watching Super, I suggest you watch the Battle of Gods movie and the Resurrection F movie, and then start Super at whatever episode the Universe 6 arc starts at, because you can watch the freaking rehashes of the movies, but I suggest you wait until after you've watched all of Super. Trust me, because the rehashes of the movies not only change up what the movies originally did, but man, I've never seen an arc so bad. My least favorite arc is the Android arc, but I can at least watch the Android arc. I will not sit there and fall asleep. I was literally falling asleep during the Battle of Gods arc, and that is the best movie out of Resurrection F and Battle of Gods. This is the best movie. And this is before including Broly. The new Broly movie. Because this was already after the finish of the series. I recommend it. And I recommend buying the boxes on Amazon or eBay or wherever you can find them. They're like, I don't know, $15 or less. They're definitely under $20. They're not that expensive. For Blu-ray, they're pretty cheap. I think. I'm bad at remembering prices. I should know this, but I'm very bad at this kind of stuff. Sorry, I'm logging in on... I'm Amazon. Never mind, the one that I bought was $25. Never mind. Excuse what I just said. I'm just bad at remembering prices. I'm thinking of the manga for some reason. The manga is like $10, $12. Fuck you, Broly. Also, this one got bent up a little bit. Ugh, that pisses me off. See, this kind of thing fucking pisses me off. I don't know how well you can see it, but you can see a little bend in it. Ugh, a crease. I only watch them in English. I don't like watching stuff dubbed. Oh, wait, what? That is dubbed, though. English is dub. I mean, technically Japanese is their dub. English is our dub. Either way, you don't want to watch it subbed? I'm confused. Because if you want to watch it in English, that would mean you don't want to watch it subbed. Yeah. It's all good. I'm just trying to understand, because our subbing is Japanese. Their dubbing is Japanese because it's their native language. So our dubbing is English. I got very confused. Unless somehow they play it like, unless they have a Dragon Ball Z and a bit in speaking in British language. Well, British is still English, but a British accent. That'd be hilarious. I want to hear Dragon Ball Z with a British accent now. All played by Doctor Who voice actors and Harry Potter voice actors. That'd be fucking grand. Anyway. Proper English, I should say, because us Americans don't speak true proper English. Because all of our English are derived from the from England. Whis, stop judging the gods, would you? You don't want to watch it in Japanese. Well, I mean, that's understandable. I still like it in English a lot. And my opinion, I love a lot of the openings in English. I do. But I just didn't want to wait until them to release it on Toonami. You can buy the box sets, the ones that I showed you. They're on Amazon. All 10. Well, yeah, all 10 of them. There's 10 parts, all of them. That's the whole series. It's gonna probably cost you at least a little over $100-something for it all. Around almost 150, 200 maybe. I'm bad at the price range. Each one is about $25. And I don't know how much it costs for them to ship over to you, unless there's like a setting on there for where you can ship to the UK for less price. But yeah, they're cheap. If you have an Xbox, you can play Blu-ray, you're fine. Unless you have a Blu-ray player, either way, you are fine. They are worth having. I have yet to actually, I've watched the first season, or the first part of one of them, and the picture is godly. I love it. And it's not gonna, I'm just gonna let you know, if you watched the original back then when it first was starting to air, oh boy, the original like footage for some of the older episodes were so bad. So bad. They fixed it up. You know, of course, like when they release it on DVD, they fix up the footage a little bit. Yeah, you'll probably have to look up the original footage and what I mean, because the fight between Goku and Beerus, not like their fight on King Kai's planet, like their first like initial squabble was so bad. So badly drawn. I think I'm redoing here. I think I was... Hey! Too bad it's only rare, but hey. Too bad Vegeta doesn't have like an ultra rare or anything. But that is it. No special, super rare, whatever card. God damn it, that's 3 booster boxes. How fucking hard are they to get? Can I just complete a set, seriously? Like, that means a lot to me, and I get very upset when I don't get what I want. I'm like Vegeta in a way. He even states this in Z, that get what I want. I'm the baby in my family, so I'm still like a fucking rich, spoiled little bitch. And I'm not even rich. Alright, I think this entire stack, I believe, are all my shiny holographics. I believe so. That is a pretty thick stack. That's what she said. Actually, oh, I added, maybe there's a few cards in here. Oh, never mind. It's still a thick stack, but I added a couple cards in there. Oopsies. And there might be a few shinies in some of these other cards. Oh, there's one. Yep. Nope, I'm bad at that. It's still pretty fat. Not as fat as I was saying, but... I don't know if this is accurate, but this is now the definitive fat stack. There was a few cards that weren't supposed to be there. Again, it didn't take out that much. It was like 7 cards. And there's quite a few doubles in here. I'm gonna have to look through all my cards and see what I can send off to you guys. I'm gonna have to order some card protectors for you guys. And I'll put them in there, and then I'll send them in a box for you, because I don't want to send them loose. I don't want to send them loose. I want them to come nicely, and then you can put them on display if you want. These are already kind of bent a little bit. Like, they came that way. I didn't bend them. I know I opened the packs. Like, I'm not the best at opening packs, but these did not, like, come flat. These are, and yes, I touched them too, so it's definitely already lost its mint conditionness. But you can already see some of these cards are kind of bent. And I didn't do anything to do that. That's how they come. Like, you can see that some of them are already bent. Some cards come royally flat, but these don't. Yeah. Well, I don't know how well you can see them. I was just showing you an image. You can't really see that they're bent. I don't know how you can tell that that's bent. I feel like you're snapping at me, sorry. I like to explain myself, and I know it got me... I got people pissed off yesterday, and I apologize. I just like explaining myself. Lord almighty. I talk too much. Apparently. Oh, I know you saw me opening them. I was just explaining that they're bent. That I want to be able to send you them in a case. I don't want to just send them to you loose. I was explaining that they've already lost their mint conditionness from the get-go. Did I explain things? Stay tuned in the next week, or the next maybe couple weeks. I'm going to probably buy another 2 more of the same set, or maybe 1 more, and then another set, another booster box of another set. So that way we can probably get 1 more set of this, and then another set of box set 2. That way we can get some different cards. And hopefully in the next booster box I can try to get some cards that I don't have here. But I guarantee you, at this point, I'm probably going to still get a bunch of doubles, if not everything. At this point, all the cards that I'm missing, they're probably like maybe 10, 12, maybe 20 at the very most. 20 might be generous. I'm just saying, probably around like 12, 10 to 12. Even that might be a little much, I don't know, but there's like the 4 or 5 ultra rares that I need, and then a handful of just whatever non-rares and commons and stuff that I probably need that I don't have. I don't know, for all I know I could have every card except for the ultra rares. I'm going to get some water. I think I don't know if I have any water up here. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like I have any water. I'm gonna go grab upstairs, grab a bottle of water, and then we'll continue some Finacity. Finacity? Final Fantasy. Howdy. I will be back, don't worry. So let me do this real quick. So, prepare your butts while you spin in a circle. Oh my goodness. I look like a fucking trucker with my hair. Sorry, my smudging. I smudged it. Give me a moment while I also fix this before I go downstairs. I do need to trim my hair, but fucking, I'm tired of my short hair. The only reason I say this is so many people keep telling me that I need to cut my hair. No. Woo! Look at that hair, though. It's just slicked back, makes me look like a trucker. Because that's because my hairline is receding. That's all it is. All right. I'll fix that when I get back. Fucking hurts after all that. Don't get old. Don't get old. For anyone that's watching me that is under 20 or in their early 20s, don't grow up. I may look young, but I'm not. My shoulders are killing me. Oh. Probably can't hear it, but my shoulder is cracking. Like mad. Oh, I'm falling apart. And I guarantee you, I'm not even the oldest. There's viewers in here who are older than me by, well, I say that, but most of them are probably older than me by a couple years. Still, though. And in case there's viewers in here that are older than that, probably know what I'm going through. That's what I used, by the way. Here's my miniature tripod. Convenient little fucker. Also, my hair looks like shit because I haven't straightened it. It would probably look better if I straightened my hair.